How's my reflections today? How's my goddesses doing on this blessed rising? I just wanted to get on here and just chat with y'all, you know what I'm saying, rap with y'all about some things that's wrong with our community nowadays. Cause, not only is motherfuckers already talking about it, motherfuckers still don't want to see it for themselves. They don't, you know what I'm saying? People don't ever want to see shit for themselves. They always want to, you know what I'm saying, get answers and questions and shit from everybody else. They always run to everybody else to look for confirmation for their self-interest or their self-fulfillment. They always run into somebody else for their problems, for their questions. You see what I'm saying? And that's the main thing that's wrong with our people nowadays. But the other main thing that's wrong is the ignorance, bruh. It's the ignorance. Motherfuckers ignorant as shit. You know what I don't get? I don't get how our own people could look at each other through the midst of our troubles and our pain and shit. Our own people would rather listen to the people who pretend to be like us. You would rather listen to a person that don't give 2, 3, 5, 10, 11, 12 fucks about you. But you it don't make no sense. You would rather listen to a person that's working against the people or that's working with the people that is here to distract you. Because that's all these entertainers, that's all they do. All these famous people, they just entertain. They just entertain you. But what does entertainment do? If you're not focusing on the things that's gonna heal you, that's gonna grow you, that's gonna you see what I'm saying? Grow your mentality, grow your mental. If you're not working on those things, you just doing shit that's distracting you. No matter if that's waking up every day, going to work, making money, that's still distracting you. Because now you focusing your attention on every day, how I'm gonna get this money, how I'm gonna pay bills, how I'm gonna do this, how I'm gonna do that. You're not focusing on, well, yeah, they tell me I need to do this and do that in this society, but I ain't gonna be able to do what they want me to do if I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't go out and do labor if I can't do labor for myself. You see what I'm saying? Even though you going out and you know what I'm saying, making the money, doing the labor, you know what I'm saying? You're not really doing it for you. You're doing the labor for them. For real. Even though you get a few cheap change in your pocket, you still working for them. I don't want to hear no who is them. Nigga, we already know who them is. We already know who them is. The government, these elites, these oppressors. What y'all like to call y'all government. These motherfuckers. And I don't know if it's because people don't want to accept the truth because, you know what I'm saying, they wanna stay in this low vibrational frequency. You see what I'm saying? They want to stay at this uncomfortability because granted you making $1,000, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying? You still deal with the shit you still deal with. Your mental is everything. So it don't matter if you got $1,000. If your mind frame ain't right, if your mind ain't set on you know what I'm saying, on greatness, on you know, you ain't gonna get the results that you want. The right results at least. Or should I say get the results that you need. For real, if you focusing your attention on something else rather than yourself, thyself, then you're not really living. If you living your life based off of how someone else is telling you how to live, it's crazy because our people don't even want to listen to each other. You see what I'm saying? Our own people don't even want to listen to each other. But we'll listen to a scientist. We'll listen to all these different motherfuckers that's working for the people that is trying to break us, that are trying to keep us from knowing ourselves, from knowing our power. You see what I'm saying? Anything that they got going on, anything that's in this society, bro, anything that's in this society, hospitals, nigga, Walmart stores, any HEB stores, nigga, bowling alleys, anything that's in this society that they want us to partake in. You see what I'm saying? If you have to step out of you know what I'm saying, yourself to fit in with the world and what the world is doing, then they got you by their hand. They playing you. They playing you for real. They got you mind fucked. They really got you brainwashed in this third dimension. For real. For real. But like I said, our own people don't even want to listen to us. And it's crazy because it's gonna have to come to a point where they gonna have to, you know what I'm saying? It's coming to a point where our own people don't want to listen to us, but they'll rather want to hear it from them. You see what I'm saying? See, we already telling y'all, what you have to know about non-ether beings, us neuromelanated beings, most of us have, you know what I'm saying? We have these different type of powers. Like all these superhero movies, X-Men and Shazam and all these superhero movies, Avengers, all that is based off of us. You see what I'm saying? Most of us actually have psychic abilities, but we have to focus and you know what I'm saying? But the way that we live in and the things that we put in our bodies, not just concerning food, but you know, our mentals too, the things that we put in our brains is keeping us from being able to activate our powers. You see what I'm saying? That's why us black people, you know what I'm saying, us neuromelanated God beings, that's why we trying to tell the rest of y'all sleep motherfuckers what's going on. We trying to tell you your power. But you don't want to listen to us. You'd rather listen to a person that's telling you that you ain't got power at all. That's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck. The ignorance on this plane has went up so fucking much that it's like most of y'all neuromelanated people, y'all not even gods in the faces of you know what I'm saying? Y'all like them. Y'all like the rest of them. These elites. These oppressors. Nigga, before they came, all your religion, everything that you was doing, nigga, was fucking perfect, nigga. I'm not saying that even back then you didn't have to stress. You see what I'm saying? We stressed about shit that actually mattered. You see what I'm saying? We stressed about shit that actually mattered. We ain't stressed about fucking paying bills and you know what I'm saying? We ain't stressed about that shit. Because that was not of our nature. That's not of nature. We are nature beings. You see what I'm saying? That means any and everything we do, including what we think, how we move, how we shake, is according to God. That's us. If you don't want to be a god, if you don't want to be a goddess, so be it. But I'm telling you right now, Just because you got brown skin don't mean that shit gonna be all sweet for you. You see what I'm saying? Because God said he wants you to come back the same way that you came. He wants you to come back the same way that you came. And most people want to believe that you know what I'm saying, Jesus is gonna come, and that's what our people is believing nowadays. All of our people in these Christian church homes talking about Jesus. Hold on, the faith of Jesus. Jesus nothing but a nigga like you. For real. He nobody you should be worshiping. That's the crazy thing. And it's crazy. Motherfuckers want to call on Jesus. Jesus learned everything he know from us. Ain't that crazy? They don't want to accept that though. These Christians, these motherfucking, they don't want to accept that. They don't. Pure point blank. Now, just because they don't want to accept it don't mean that they right. For all you people who, you know what I'm saying, who stuck in the middle, who don't know what to believe or don't know what side to choose. Just pay attention to the shit that Christians do. And you realize that the meaning of Christian, y'all need to go ahead and go look that shit up. The real meaning of Christian. This world is getting corrupt, bro. It's getting too corrupt. And we got more and more of our people on the internet wanting to stay at these frequencies, stay at these, you know what I'm saying? Stay in these times. But then it's so crazy because they be the main ones crying and talking about they depressed and they stressed, they down dealing with that, this and that. But they don't want to accept the change. You see what I'm saying? They don't even want to believe that they have the power to change. Because they hear the way that they need to change, but they don't want to change in that way. That's what's wrong with our people. They don't want to change the way that they need to change. They want to change the way that they want to change. And the way that they want to change is ungodly like. Because the way that they want to change is from being broke to rich. And that's all they give a fuck about. Not realizing that when you get riches, then what? You still got the same problems you're going on. It ain't like when you become rich, you in a whole different body. You got a whole different life. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, you still got the memory stuck in you see what I'm saying? Eat my kiwi. For real though. It don't make no sense. I guess that's my biggest problem right now. Even though right now I need to be taking out the time to work on myself. And that's something I am doing, you know what I'm saying? That's something I actually been putting in a lot of fucking work to do, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, that just bothers me because not only do I know that I need to change for the better of myself, for my people, you see what I'm saying? For us to get back on the right alignment of who we truly are. It bothers me, it irritates me that, you know, our people are still out here running around like chickens with their heads cut off.
You see what I'm saying? And this motherfucker's older than me. I'm 18 years old. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is older than me. And childish as fuck. See, people fail to realize that maturity maturity don't come with age. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to be 60 some years old to be mature. You feel what I'm saying? Look at it. This motherfucker's 30, 40 years old. Childish as fuck. You see what I'm saying? Can't even take care of their kids. Childish as fuck. So maturity don't come with age. Maturity is a mentality. Just because you grow a little beard, just because you grow a little beard, a little mustache, don't mean that you're mature. Just because you running around here robbing shit, killing niggas, don't make you mature. Just because you out here fucking bitches and fucking niggas, don't make you mature. You see what I'm saying? This nigga's 10 years old, that's way mature. I know motherfuckers 10 years old or younger that's mature as fuck. Really on real God consciousness. For real. But I do realize that it's more and more people starting to wake up and realize this shit. I really just want to speak to all my gangster niggas. Because if we can get all the real shit, think about it. If we can get every gangster nigga from every continent, from the US, you know what I'm saying? From the UK, from Africa, from the hood here, nigga, everywhere. If we get every hood nigga, bro, on the same page, we ain't gotta fight no more. We'll go back to living in peace. Prosperity, abundance, and all that. We wouldn't have to fight over paying bills, making money. We wouldn't have to do none of that. You see what I'm saying? If we just had everybody come on the same consciousness, it wouldn't be no more of the things that we trip about. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be none of that. And it's crazy because most people don't even realize that shit. This world, these elites, they really fucked us up mentally to a point where our people don't even want to hear us talk. You see what I'm saying? We telling you that every answer of life that you ever asked, every question of life that you ever asked is within you. Every answer is within you. And we trying to tell you that. We trying to tell you that you don't need to look up in the sky praying to a false god. Because you are the God and the goddess. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to. And it's crazy as fuck. Because you'll think that somebody that's telling the person, hey, bro, you God, bro. Like, you got the powers of God, nigga. You don't have, you see what I'm saying? You would think that somebody you would think the motherfuckers would be like, hey, bro, for real, like, I'm God? What? Nigga, I ain't know that. These motherfuckers that made me believe that God was in the heavens. Nigga, I'm God. You would think that motherfuckers were actually, you know what I'm saying? But nah, people still running from it. It's all these Christian motherfuckers. It's all these Christian motherfuckers. Motherfucking fruit so good, boy. I ain't gonna lie, that one. This one tastes a little funky. God fucking damn it. Fucking damn it. Hey, don't eat these bitches if they got the number 4 at the end. I don't know if y'all can see that shit. If they got the number 4 at the end of them shits, don't fucking eat it. Even though that shit was busting like a motherfucker. But for real. We need to get on the same page. It's about that time. It's a lot of shit that be fucking me up mentally that be going on with the world. Cause like, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm antisocial. When it comes to going out in front of people, I'm antisocial. You know, I still got work. I still got work for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm perfect, but I'm not perfect. You see what I'm saying? I still got work for myself. So, anxiety is something that I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's like when I go out in front of people, it's not that I'm you know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm scared of people. And fuck no, I'm not scared of people at all. And it's not that like, it's like I know that people have their own perceptions. You see what I'm saying? I know that people, you can tell a person something and mean it in a way. You know what I'm saying? You can tell a person something and mean it in a certain way, but they perception is going. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna take it their own way because of their own perception, by their own views, their own thoughts. You know, sometimes it's based off of things that happened in the past that, you know what I'm saying, that this conversation might have triggered them to think about the past, and now their perception is going, you know what I'm saying, you're thinking of the past, and now his perception is bringing back to him and making them think, or them think that, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I know people got their own perceptions, and people think anything. And you know, a part of me at first, was like, yeah, I don't want to be in front of people, bro. Like I don't want to talk to people. Because I remember I used to try to, like, when I was going through shit, like when my baby mama was pregnant and shit, I felt like real shit, besides my moms, besides my sister, my family, and my close family, besides them, I just felt like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't had no one to, you know what I'm saying. And when I did try to talk to people, when I did try to open up and talk to people, they just pushed to the side, was just like, oh. I'm saying, I get it, like, motherfuckers in life, you know what I'm saying, normal people, you know what I'm saying, go through shit. And I get that. But I just feel like it's people, one of our main things is not being able to sit down and actually talk to each other. You see what I'm saying? Like, if we as humans actually sat down and talked to each other and told each other, you know, how we felt with open perceptions and not, you know what I'm saying, not insecurities and not thinking that a motherfucker blaming you or shit like that. If we actually like sat down with open heart, open perception, you see what I'm saying, we won't have to deal with the shit that we dealing with. But because of the fact that, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers judge people and judge people's circumstances, it's like, it's fucked up. It really is. And a lot of people, they still don't want to realize that. You see what I'm saying? It's not hard to realize at all. If we just pay more attention to each other's thoughts, each other's movement, you see what I'm saying? If we paid attention to each other, we wouldn't have to, it wouldn't be no niggas in the hood killing each other. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no females trying to fight over who the baddest. You see what I'm saying? It wouldn't be motherfuckers having riots and shit like that. It wouldn't be none of this shit. Now, because of these opposers and these elites and these motherfuckers who call themselves the government, who pretend like they you know what I'm saying, they working for us, they put it, you know what I'm saying, through our consciousness, throughout time, They put it in our conscious minds that you know what I'm saying, that chaos was the answer. Now, as ancient as we should have been able to realize that certain times chaos is the answer. But we should have been, you know what I'm saying, we should be subconsciously aware of our actions and the things that we think and the things that we do, you know what I'm saying, the things that we say. We really need to start being conscious about those things, you feel me? Because, you know, granted, even if everybody in the world was working on themselves, you feel me? Even if everybody was bettering themselves, we all need someone to be around that's, you know what I'm saying, on the same energy, on the same frequency, that's gonna lift us up. You see what I'm saying? And not just tear us down. But it's like in this world right now, we got 50 people trying to better themselves mentally, spiritually, physically. You see what I'm saying? And you got the other 50 still, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to, you see what I'm saying? And it's getting out of hand, because when the spiritual 50, when we split up, you know what I'm saying? When we split up and we try to, contact and get in contact and try to love and greet, you know what I'm saying, lift up other people who aren't spiritual, you know what I'm saying? It's hard, because it's like, we can never be a unity without us coming together, you know what I'm saying? Not just I'm talking about mentally, spiritually. We need to come the fuck together. You see what I'm saying? And it's not hard to realize. It's not hard to realize at all. It's not hard to realize at all. If only, but the thing is, my ancestors, you know what I'm saying? I think that way, but then my ancestors also tell me it's like, at the same time, for the ones who don't want no, you know what I'm saying, no part of this, who still want to fall in the hands of these elites, these oppressors, I can't do shit for you, bro. Not even talk to you. Like, I can't. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want to be able to get out there for real shit, bro. Because I know that it's something that we as humans can grow off of. You see what I'm saying? I know that sitting you down and talking to you about how to deal with your pain, how to deal with the things that you go through, and teach you that the things that you go through are lessons. You know what I'm saying? You're not fucking bad things, and you should. Because that's what these oppressors made us believe. They made us believe that the things bad that happen to us are you know what I'm saying, are bad, and we should not want those things. We should actually want those things. That's what makes you, you know what I'm saying, open to experience. You see what I'm saying? You will never learn something. You will never learn how to do something if you don't go through it. You feel me? If you thinking that everything that happens to you is bad, then that's all you're gonna think. You're gonna think that, oh, my whole life is horrible. Nothing good is happening. You see what I'm saying? Because your mind is your powerfulest, you see, it's your powerfulest weapon, bro. Your mind, your heart, your voice is your power. Those are about the three main powerfulest weapons that you have. You see what I'm saying? So these oppressors, they knew that. So they knew, in order to you know what I'm saying, to get us in balance with our voice, with our power of our voice, and the power of our hearts, and the love of our hearts, was to get at the mind. So that's what they did. They mentally brainwashed and fucked us into making us think that lessons that happen to us throughout life are bad. They made us feel insecure about, you know, the little things that we don't have, that we see other people having. You see what I'm saying? That's the way that this world wants you to think. And that goes for the people who is out here making money and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about you either. You see what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you either. The only reason why it seems like they give a fuck about you is because they notice that you are doing what they want you to do. So they're not gonna hurt you. If you doing what they want you to do, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna hurt you. They're not gonna do nothing to you. But the moment you step out of the laws and the rules that they got, they want to come for you. The moment you start coming to awareness of self, you know what I'm saying, and you start wanting to teach that to other people, they gonna come for you. You know why? Because they don't, you see what I'm saying? They know that lifting your spirits, your kundalini energy, they know that if you do that, then you won't be stressed out. You won't have anxiety. You have no insecurities. You see what I'm saying? You won't need no fucking job to make money, to feel happy, to, you know what I'm saying, to lift yourself up. You won't need any of their any of their appliances. You see what I'm saying? They know that. They know that. So of course, anything that they telling you, anything that they putting in the media and all this other shit and these books and these schools and all that shit is meant to oppress you. You see what I'm saying? It's not meant to build you up. It's meant to break you down so you can stay in these low frequencies, so you can do what they want you to do. But if you lifted up your kundalini energy, you lifted up your spirit, you see what I'm saying? You realize, you notice thyself, you become aware, consciously aware, then you can beat them at their own game. And beating them at their own game is knowing who the fuck you is. Real shit. Real shit. That's what it comes to. We gotta beat them, not even beat them at their own game. We're gonna beat them at our game. Our game is nature. Nature kicking ass right now. That's why it is so motherfucking hot. That's why, you see what I'm saying? But you gotta be aware though. You gotta be aware because they doing shit too. They trying to do shit to us, bro, for real. First goddamn COVID, then these mosquitoes, then they spraying chemtrails in the sky. They've been doing that shit for years. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even realized it until now. They've been spraying chemtrails in the skies and shit. They've been they I ain't saying they can do everything. Like they can't control the weather the way that motherfuckers think they, you know what I'm saying, that they controlling the weather. They can do a little bit of this and a little bit of that, you know what I'm saying? Like the chemtrails they be spraying in the sky, half the times it, you know what I'm saying, it don't be real rain. We already know in some places it be fake snow. You see what I'm saying? They do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Hold on, let me like this. Blizzy. Let me like this, yeah. And let me like this, yeah. Cause it's getting intense. Y'all, I took me one of these not too long ago. Good for brain, bro. I'm telling you. This my first time taking one of them motherfuckers and I'm you feel me? Yes, I'm finna smoke. I might take a little another one probably, a few hours or so. But if you want, you know what I'm saying, good brain capacity, brain development, all that. Lion's mane. Get some of that lion's mane. Hey, mama. Yes, you butter. Hey, booty. You hungry, mommy? Ooh, butter, what you doing, girl? Like, y'all realize that animals can sense, right? Look. What, mama? What, mama? What? You want some treats? But that's another thing. You see what I'm saying? People wonder why animals cause like, another thing is, motherfuckers want to make it seem like all these natural animals are so vicious and so violent. But you're not telling motherfuckers what's, the meaning behind it, what's the reason behind it. They don't want to tell you that shit. If they told you that the food that you eat, that you put in your body, can you know what I'm saying, cause you danger to other animals, because other animals sense. They sense the shit that you eat. They sense that you eat meat. You see what I'm saying? They sense that shit. So why you think when you go to when these white people and stuff, these colonizers, why you think when they go out in Africa and shit like that, they always getting attacked by lions and all that shit? Why you think that? Have y'all seen, I know y'all did, y'all seen that little video on the media with that dude, the old white man, he threw that piece of meat over the fence for that lion. That lion didn't even want that meat. He wanted him. He wanted to eat him because that lion sensed. You know what I'm saying? They sense that shit. All animals, they sense that shit. The only reason why most dogs and shit like that ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't so vicious is because, for one, they not natural. They not natural to this plane. So is cows. So is pigs. If y'all knew how them bitches was made, if y'all knew where pigs and cows and all these unnatural animals came from, y'all wouldn't even want to eat from them. For real. If y'all knew the shit that these animals do to you when you consume it, y'all wouldn't even want to eat it. Real shit. Think about a hot dog, my nigga. If you ain't seen how a hot dog is made, you need to go look at that shit, because that shit is fucking disgusting. I ain't ate a hot dog yet since I seen that shit. Ain't eat no fucking hot dog after I seen hot. I ain't eating that shit. But and it's like our people, we feel like the only way that we gonna be able, cause yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Hold on, let me light this up. Let me light this up. Like, our people, we do tell you that you don't need money to survive. You don't need these oppressors, you know what I'm saying, liabilities. You don't need they shit to live off of. You see what I'm saying? When we tell our people that, the first thing that come to their mind is, well, how am I gonna live? How am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? How am I gonna live in my house? How am I gonna eat? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? Nigga, figure it out. Your ass was doing that shit way before they ass got here. You could do that shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? That's excuses. You try to make excuses to stay in this low vibrational state. You trying to make excuses to that. And motherfuckers be like, they be trying to, no, I ain't, I'm not making this. You are, though. You really are. You really, really are. According to the man above, the Most High, well, I don't think the Most High is a bad anyways. He's feminine. There wouldn't be no masculine without feminine. So I feel like if God is real, or God is real, I don't feel like he don't no man though. Nah. It's a feminine entity, you know, you see an essence. It's a feminine essence. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker gotta pay attention to that. What was I finna say though? I was, yeah. Oh, I already said it though. I done already hit the blunt and I'm but nah. That shit really be bothering me, bro. Cause it's like, it's not hard to realize this shit. Y'all think motherfuckers like me, like us, Y'all think we conspiracy theorists. Y'all think we just thinking. We just talking out of our ass. There's a reason why we thinking logically. I like to say conspiracy theorists are logical thinkers. We are logical thinkers for real. Cause we don't just hear one thing from a motherfucker after we know that these motherfuckers don't like us. Like, what the fuck? We not finna be like, oh nigga, I know damn well you gonna kill me if I don't do something that you like. So you see, like, bro, we not just finna sit back and know that a motherfucker that don't like us is trying to teach us shit and we gonna fall for it. Bullshit. No, we logical thinkers, nigga. We gonna be like, well, nigga, I know damn well that you don't like me. You trying to tell me something to make me believe in it. Bullshit. Bullshit. Fuck no. You got me fucked up. I know what the fuck y'all doing. Y'all trying to break my mental, break me down spiritually. You see what I'm saying? Y'all throwing all this bullshit in my face and expect me to believe it. Fuck no. I'm a god. I'm a logical thinker, nigga. Most logical thinkers are gods and goddesses, nigga. Neuromelanated people. Anybody else that's you know what I'm saying? They from our bloodline. And that's the craziest shit, bro. That's the craziest shit. The same motherfuckers that suppose that they running our country, motherfucker, y'all came from us. Everything that y'all know, y'all learned from us. Y'all learned that shit from us. It's like, bruh. They need to go ahead and free my nigga Rashad. For real. The only motherfucking reason that they doing that bullshit is because they fucking know. They know that, they don't, hey. And it's crazy because they know that they fucking with the wrong ones, nigga. They know that they fucking with the wrong ones. They know that shit. Sending that God to jail, know that it's gonna trigger something in the rest of us. They know that shit. They know that. Stop thinking that this world is all about fucking entertainment and internet and all that shit. Cause it's not, nigga. It's way harder, deeper shit that's going on than a motherfucker making a hit song. No one gives a fuck about that shit. If you not talking about nothing that's gonna wake my spirits up, don't speak to me, nigga. I'm not hearing shit. I'm not paying for shit. None of that. Cause motherfuckers ain't talking about shit. I can tell you the reason why motherfuckers are so good at freestyling. Everybody think freestyling is so cool. It's so a trend and shit. Let me tell you about freestyling. Freestyling ain't thinking shit. It's thinking anything that come to your mind. Shoo, who, boo, cool. You see what I'm saying? It's bullshit. I just got a gun. I'ma shoot it. I'ma run. Nigga talking out his neck. I'ma go put on a drum. It's dumb. It's dumb. You're not thinking of nothing. You see how easy that shit was? You see how easy that was? But tell a motherfucker to sit down and actually start talking about some real shit. Half these motherfucking rappers couldn't even, you see them, they couldn't even think of no real actual shit to say. If you set them down, hey, talk about you being a demigod, talk about you being, you see what I'm saying? A natural, you know what I'm saying? A natural god to this plane. You sit down and talk about that in the rap. I bet you, I guarantee motherfucking to you, these motherfuckers is going, cause they not talking about shit. Free my nigga Rashad, man. People don't want that real. Only the real ones is gonna relate. And if you not bad about what these motherfucking opposers do to your ass ain't real. You fake as fuck. Cause you going against any motherfucking law of the Most High. You. No matter how much your ass get in the motherfucking church and sit on that motherfucker. No matter how much you do that shit. Your ass is still going against the laws of God because God didn't tell your ass to sit in no motherfucking church and holler and scream about shit that you ain't even doing. I love you, God. Oh, I love you, God. Oh, Jesus. All that bullshit, man. Get that shit out of here. They be the main ones. And these Christians, these, you know what I'm saying? These Christians, they gonna be the main fucking ones. They gonna be the main ones. Most of them is gonna come to realignment, you know what I'm saying? Realization. But most of them gonna be, they still gonna wanna believe Jesus is gonna come out the sky. But I'm gonna tell you something. When that motherfucker don't come out the sky, then what? I'm gonna tell you one thing. Something is gonna come out that sky, but it ain't gonna be no Jesus. It ain't gonna be no Jesus. It's gonna be a lot of motherfuckers who think it is too. But the moment that shit, bro, for these people who don't know what's going on right now, for these people who don't have no clue of the Anunnaki and the shit that's going on between our gods and our goddesses, you are going to be scared during this time. You see what I'm saying? You are going to be real frightened during this time. This time is going to actually have to show your mentality. You see what I'm saying? See, motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers like most of these rich people, like most of these rich motherfuckers, since they had everything handed down to them, when the shit break off, they're going to be the main ones going crazy. You see what I'm saying? They are going to be the main ones shooting up, going crazy, burning shit. Even though us gods and goddesses is going to be out there too doing our shit, you know what I'm saying? They ass still going to be scared. They going to be like, what the fuck? Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. They go... Shit gonna crack off, bro. Now motherfuckers is not ready. I'm ready. I've been, every day I wake up, I'm ready for this shit. I wake up just like, damn, bro. Like, why the fuck hasn't our world came to the realization that we can actually live in peace and harmony without these motherfucking oppressors? For real. I wake up just wishing that when I wake up, I'ma just be in nothing but nature, with my people in teepees all around me, just smoking and growing natural fruits and living accordingly to the Most High. That's the shit that I dream of, nigga. I dream of that shit. And if we still here as beings after that war happened, because this shit gonna happen, and the shit is starting quick. It already started. But it's rising quicker and quicker every day. So it's like, those are the things that I dream of. So it's like, if us as beings are still here, that's how I visualize shit. Motherfuckers is not, I don't feel like stores and all, there's not gonna be no more buildings around this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you exactly how this world is gonna look. All across the United States. It's gonna be tore down buildings, it's gonna be charcoal, because everything gonna be on fire, bro. It's gonna be crazy as fuck. For all y'all who scared, it's gonna be crazy as fuck. It is. You see what I'm saying? You think these apocalypse that they be showing in the movies is the real apocalypse? That ain't shit. That ain't shit. It ain't shit. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what the fuck. Y'all just don't know. They ass gonna try to end up taking me to jail cause I'm ready for war, and they scared of that. They scared of a black man that knows himself, that's ready for this shit. They scared of that. They scared of that. They know they scared of it. They know that they scared of it. All these X-Men movies and shit that we've been watching, that's us, man. That's us, man. So when the time comes that this shit gonna crack down, when they come for us, that's why we need to That's why, as gods and goddesses, we are trying to wake up as much gods and goddesses as we can. All right? That's why we're trying to reach out to y'all. There's a reason why we awaken and we're here. There is not as much as much people as it is that's awakened and you know what I'm saying? There's like, it's not for no reason. We have not risen for no reason. There is a reason behind it, as there is a reason behind anything in life. That's why, like I said, motherfuckers who think that the bad things that happen to them, all they problems and all they distress and all that shit, it only you can only get depressed and stressed out about it if literally if you let that shit. If you think that it's making you depressed, making you stressed out, then that's all it's gonna be. But if you actually start looking at shit like, okay, there's a lesson behind this that I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta figure that shit out. Because a lot of things that happen to us constantly, why do you think it happens constantly? If the shit was not a lesson to you, it wouldn't happen constantly. If it was just whatever, it would have just happened one time. You know what I'm saying? It would have just happened one time and it would have been over with. But no, the shit that happens constantly, it's a lesson for you that you need to start paying the fuck attention to. Period, point blank. You need to pay attention to it. That is your lesson. Everything, and you be asking, oh Lord, I don't know how to get through this. And the shit be right there in front of your fucking face. Pay the fuck attention, man. Pay attention, man. It's not rocket science, nigga. That's why we have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. 2 sides of the brain, 1 mouth. Listen, pay attention, and think before you fucking move your lips or do any, you know what I'm saying? It's not hard. Real shit. I'm not gonna be like, I don't deal with shit in my life. I deal with shit. You see what I'm saying? I deal with negative energies that try to take over me throughout times. Hell yeah. And I'm not saying that, there is times where, I do fall in temptation and I do get mad from the shit. To a point where my whole vibe is fucked up and, you know what I'm saying, I end up doing fucked up shit. But at the same time, I always catch myself. I catch that shit. You see what I'm saying? I catch that shit. Like the other night, me and my moms had went to the store. It was a man from Florida. I don't know where he was from, but he had wigs and stuff. It was a neuromelanated being like me, of course. So he you know what I'm saying, he walked in and he was on some shit. Well, not like, you know what I'm saying, not no drugs and nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying, like negative ass energy. Cause he was, when you listen to that music, all that low vibrational ass music, all this rap music and shit like that, it fucks you up. Why you think you get in the mood to do some shit when you listen to, it be motherfuckers that ain't in the streets at all. They hear Young Boy now, they want to go do some shit. Real shit. That's that energy, that frequency that passes through you. That shit is bad for you, nigga. That shit not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool. To all you gangster nigga, it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. We get it. You dealt with something in your life and you are willing to do whatever it takes to prove how much that shit affected you. We get it. We get it. You are willing to go out your way to kill another reflection of yourself, we get it. But that shit not cool. We completely get it. We, you know what I'm saying? People who we understand, even, bro, I don't have to be in the streets to know that there's a reason behind that shit too. I know that there's a reason behind doing the things that motherfuckers do, but you don't have to do it. There's something that you just want to do because your anger, your emotions get the best of you. That's it. You let shit fuck with your mentality so much that you are willing to go out and kill another god, another being. That shit crazy. That shit not cool though. But that's what our people come to. That's what our people came to. Shit, I got cousins and shit that, nigga, my cousin dead right now. Over some, I don't know exactly, but over some gang shit. So you feel me? I don't have to be in the streets. I don't have to kill a nigga to know that you know what I'm saying, it's pain, hurt, and distress that comes from that. I don't have to go through that to understand that. I just see it. I pay attention. Nigga, I can sit behind the shit and pay attention. I got the window seat. Hell. Can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. You feel me? I got the window seat. I'm paying attention to the. See, some people think that the people who go through it, yes, I guarantee the people who go through the shit is dealing with it in a heavy way that most people don't even understand. But most of the times, the people who sit back and pay attention to what's going on and actually paying attention to it, seeing both sides, your side and his side, paying attention to both emotions and feelings and expressions from both sides, we have, you know what I'm saying, a bigger picture of this shit. So real shit, even though you might not want to accept it, but you know what I'm saying, most of the times we are able to tell you how to get over it. And motherfuckers just don't want to accept it. They don't want to get over it. You see what I'm saying? Because they feel like they just don't understand. They don't understand that getting over something is not, you know what I'm saying, sitting it to the side, not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Getting over something is dealing with it. You feel me? It's getting through it. You'll never have. See, look, boom. And this is from my experience too. If you have relationships, let's say you and your female arguing about something. You see what I'm saying? It could be something, it ain't got to be big. It ain't got to be big at all. It could be something small. You see what I'm saying? Just say that y'all going through something. You see what I'm saying? Y'all arguing about something. What you have to do, I'm going to put y'all on game right now. I'm finna really put y'all on game. I'm finna really put y'all on game to lift your spirits up and keep a calm spirit within arguments and distress, and you know what I'm saying. This is how you do that shit. So boom, we already know. Well, you already know that you're gonna have your own perception about what's going on, right? So that means you have to be aware that the other person is going to have their own perception about what, you know what I'm saying, what y'all discussing. See, if you just thinking about your perception and that's ego. That's ego. You just worried about yourself. That's ego. You see what I'm saying? That's ego. So dope. When you argue with your mate, you know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in your perception. Think about their vision first. And it goes same thing, vice versa, with the female. Think about the way, you know what I'm saying? Think about how he views, think about how he views the situation too. You see what I'm saying? So when y'all both thinking about each other's perceptions and how y'all viewing it, y'all gonna come to an agreement. You see what I'm saying? It's not gonna be no argument. The only reason why it's an argument is because, for one, you want to be superior, feeling this type of way that you want, that you know what I'm saying, the type of way that you feeling during that moment. You want to be superior, you know what I'm saying? And that goes for female and the male. Male want to be superior the way he feel, female want to be superior the way she feel. But then that's chaos, you know what I'm saying? That's disagreement, and that's, you know what I'm saying? That's understanding. That's understanding. It's not understanding or overstanding. Y'all understanding each other. Y'all standing under each other's, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't really you're not having no conversation. You really just throwing around low vibrational, negative ass energy. Real shit. So then that's why motherfuckers actually be mad about shit. Like, motherfuckers be mad about some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, bruh. That's why that shit gets to you that much, because you don't want to get through it, because you want to be superior the way you feel. But you're not aware of the energy that you know what I'm saying? You in a relationship for a reason. You're not aware of the energy that you know what I'm saying, that you wanted to take in. Because you just thinking of yourself. You in that egoistic mentality. But when you get out of that and you actually, you know what I'm saying, sit down, don't yell at each other. You don't have to yell when you talking to each other. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to. You don't have to sit. You don't have to, babe, why the fuck this shit like this? Man, what the fuck going on? And then, you know what I'm saying? Female, you ain't, nigga, what the fuck this shit got? You don't have to do all that. You know what I'm saying? So and that's only if, like, every relationship should be like that. Period, point blank. Every relationship should be like that. That's a healthy relationship. You see what I'm saying? But for instance, when you with a motherfucker who, you know what I'm saying, who, if you with a person who's not willing to be mindful of the way that you view things and the way that, you know what I'm saying, the way that you handle things, because granted, even when, you know what I'm saying, people be fighting and shit, that's, you know, you gotta also see, you know what I'm saying, see that person for who they are, you know what I'm saying? Because when a person gets mad, that's you being able to see their true colors. That's real shit. When a person is mad, you be able to see their true colors, for real. But that's not always a bad thing. It's only a bad thing if you make it a bad thing, if you want it to be a bad thing. See, most people, when they get in arguments with their significant other and they hear their person going off, it's like the first trigger in their mind is, oh, he tripping on me. Like, he tripping. You see what I'm saying? But it ain't always like that. You gotta also see the reason why he's tripping. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand his view or her view. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be willing to accept what you handling. You feel me? It's not no relationship. If you just, I'm young. Most motherfuckers would say, "Oh, you haven't dealt with love. You don't know what love is." Look, I might not know what love is, but I damn sure know what love ain't. Alright? So, the shit that motherfuckers is doing nowadays, this new generation and all that, shit is not love. That shit is lust in a motherfucker. Motherfuckers really be lusting over each other. Even when they do have kids and been together for a few years, they really be lusting over each other. For real. Because if your heart is not, you see what I'm saying? Like, if you just want to be in a relationship to be with a person that's going, look, it'd be a lot of diversity and it'd be a lot of conversation about this topic. I kind of want to speak up on it because I'll be speaking about it a lot. So I'm gonna talk about the male perspective and the female perspective of relationships. Female perspective of this generation, they want a male that's gonna provide for them and their children. But the way that they view provide, you know what I'm saying? The way that they view their man providing for them is going out, making money, coming home, you know what I'm saying, paying bills, buying a car, spending money on her, buying the kids some, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Having sex with her a few times, make her feel good. You know what I'm saying? Spend money on her, a little bit more, get her some Birkin bags, some shoes, a new car. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of relationship these new generation want. But that's not no fucking relationship. And then it's like they be looking for actual love in that shit. They really want somebody to love and be with. But that's not the way that you do it. Like, that's the way that you could do it, you know what I'm saying? If for all the people who do that and they actually have a beautiful household, I guarantee it's because, for one, they know how to communicate with each other. For real. And it's most of the time, bro, and it ain't no young couple either. It ain't no young couple. It's really the older people. For one, because not only that they older, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got too much people that they can settle down with. Because it's not even that. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you old, you can still find someone. You can still find someone. You see what I'm saying? You got to be on the same conscience, on the same vibration. If you're not on the same vibration, that's why you going to have them type of conversations that get you mad for a whole goddamn week later. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm 18. I might not know what love is, but I know what love ain't. For real. I done dealt with too many relationships. I did. I had. Believe it or not. I dealt with, it might have been goddamn 4, 5, but I dealt with enough relationships to know, like, because one thing about me, I'm not a confrontational person. You see what I'm saying? So, like, in arguments and shit like that, I don't like to argue. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather sit down and actually talk about that shit. And I've always been like that since a kid. That's my spirit. You see what I'm saying? That's my soul. That's just who I am. I'm a Libra. I'm balanced, you know what I'm saying? I'm the balance. So I don't like confrontation. You know? So it's like I feel like I always been able to see the other side of people's perceptions. And now I ain't no hoe. Like I ain't gonna like have a conversation with you and let you just, you know what I'm saying, just say anything, do anything, especially when you're wrong. I'm not just gonna let you sit there and do that. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna confront you about that. Like, hey, look. But I'm just not gonna do it in no disrespectful way or no way that's gonna get you triggered to, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not that type of person. I don't want to see you go through any stress or any. I'm not that type of person. That's just who I am. You feel me? Well, man, I could tell you some shit, bro. I could tell you some shit. I'm a real wise. I ain't no kid. Because I don't even have an age. I'm going to go ahead and say that shit. I ain't got no age. I only had one birthday. God damn it. I ain't got no age. I'm wise. I'm 18 years wise. You see what I'm saying? 18 years of wisdom. However you want to say it. Because I just always been a viewer, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always view things before I like, bro, like, in school, I remember I had a friend, one of my associates, I'm calling him a friend, but one of my associates, we was in the cafeteria, and we was talking about a female that he liked, you know what I'm saying? But me, I ain't gonna lie, when I was younger, like, I mean, all people was like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't give a fuck. So like the girl that he liked, she wasn't really all that. And I was telling him, like, bro, she not really all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nigga got in his feelings. He smacked me. I'm not no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. Trust me, nigga, look at this. I'm not one of them. But I was gonna smack his ass. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was looking at his ass like, like, you feel me? I was getting ready to, but as being the person I always been, I think before I do shit. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Even though I was, for a second I was looking at him thinking about smacking his ass, I was also thinking about you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, I don't give a fuck about none of these, you know what I'm saying, none of these principles and shit like that, but at the same time, I just didn't want to deal with that shit. You see what I'm saying? I ain't want to have to go sit in the office for fucking the rest of the fucking day or go to ISS. I just didn't want to do all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Logical thinking, like I said. So, I thought logically, you know what I'm saying? Like, I thought about what happened if I smacked him. And that's not being a hoe. Let me go ahead and say that shit right now. That's not being a hoe. For all you people who be like, oh, you ain't do nothing back, nigga, you a hoe. That's not being a hoe. That's actually being the biggest, nigga, it takes more power to walk away from a fight than to sit there and fight. If you sit there and engage in that fight, you just showing your ignorance and your stupidity. Real shit. Especially over some shit like that. I mean, nah, like, motherfucker smacked me, yeah, of course, like, you know what I'm saying? You should smack his ass back. But he smacked me over a female, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, I grew up with him, you know what I'm saying? He was my dog, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know why the fuck he would do that shit in the first place. But like, it's not, you not no hoe for walking away from a fight. Like, anyways, I turned around, it was a motherfucking police officer that seen the nigga smack me. He ain't do shit. He seen me finna reach up and smack him. He started to walk towards me, so I didn't end up, you know what I'm saying? I didn't smack him. But logical thinking, man. That's what it takes. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, bro, is logical thinking to get you through shit. Because without logical thinking, you just think anything. You see what I'm saying? A motherfucker could say anything to you, and then you, what, nigga? You see what I'm saying? That type of shit. You, like, why? You're wasting all of that energy to give a negative person, or to take in the energy of a negative person. You got me fucked up. I'm not finna waste my energy on you having a negative energy at all. And I always been like that since, you see what I'm saying? I always been like that. But shit, I mean, I'm perfect, but I'm not perfect. Shit didn't happen to a nigga to where, you know what I'm saying, a point where I had to snap on a few motherfuckers, but I ain't never, look, man, we're not here to talk about that. My bad. I got off track. But you feel me? I like sitting down talking about shit like this. You know what I'm saying? If anybody who likes sitting down and just chatting, you know what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, bruh. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want me to do more videos like this, if y'all got, you know what I'm saying, just a few topics that y'all just want to dive into, you feel me? Just, you know what I'm saying? Comment that shit. We can make some videos. I can do more lives. I can do more, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, you feel me? We gonna grow together, for real. While I learn my shit, I'm gonna come back and teach y'all, you feel me? When y'all learn y'all shit, y'all can come back and teach me, you feel me? For real. That's the type of community that we gotta start having, you feel me? Cause all that partying and wanting to chill with motherfuckers, all that shit dead now. It really is. I ain't never been the type of nigga to go to, like, I ain't never been to a party. I ain't never liked parties. Like, it just, for one, it's too much people. And like, back then, when I was younger, I wasn't aware of vibrations and energies and shit like that, but like I always felt the shit. You see what I'm saying? That's why now that I know about energies and vibrations, it's like I already knew it. Like it's nothing new to me. You feel me? Like when I you know what I'm saying, when I started hearing about it, learning about it, it's like, oh damn, that's something that I've been, you know what I'm saying? That shit it's not new to me. So like yeah, back then it's like I just, and it's not everybody, you know, it's certain people. You feel me? You just feel that low vibration in certain people. You can't explain it. You just feel it. You know what I'm saying? You look at they posture, you look at their face expressions, the way that they, you know what I'm saying, the way that they move, the way that they think. You know what I'm saying? The way that I pay attention to all of that. So it's like, that's the type of shit that we gotta start doing, bro. And then we gotta be aware of other people, like of other people's thoughts and opinions and perspectives. You know what I'm saying? That's I feel like that's what's gonna get us through this time of chaos with these elites and these oppressors that's trying to divide us. You know what I'm saying? They are the true enemies. We are not the enemies. Let me say that again. They the true enemies. We are not the enemies. We need to stop fighting each other. That shit not getting us nowhere. It has never been getting us nowhere. Since bro, just really be honest with yourself. Think back through time. I know motherfuckers, are you ignorant? Ignorant people don't want to sit down and think about logical shit. You see what I'm saying? They don't want to sit down and think about logical shit. And it's sad that you don't even want to learn about yourself or about anything that you going through, that you dealing with. You feel what I'm saying? You just like, you know what, fuck it. It's not fuck it. That attitude that everybody been having, that type of fuck it attitude, I don't give a fuck attitude, that shit gone, bro. That shit gone, bro. If you still in that energy, bro, it's like y'all need to go ahead and move to a whole different continent, my nigga, for real, on a whole different island. Cause, bro, go ahead and move, bro. Move around. That shit not cool, bro. For real. If you're not learning to love yourself, move around, bro. Cause you still got that low ass 3D energy, bro. I don't want all that. You see what I'm saying? I'm trying to grow. For real, I'm trying to evolve. I'm a God. I'm trying to be that God being that I once was. Because this is not our, you know what I'm saying? This is not our first lives. This is not our first lives. We are consciousness. You see what I'm saying? Consciousness knows all. Okay? When we pass, of course we're not going to remember, or when we pass, when we reincarnate into different beings, because that's what happens. Most see, you really have to be on that. You gotta really be on that spiritual level, bro. Because see, most beings that's here on this planet, like the 6 ether beings, and you know, you know, what the fuck, what's the word I'm looking for? Edomites, yeah. And that's not no, I'm not being racist, none of that shit. It's the truth, nigga. The same way there's a tribe of the Negroids. You see what I'm saying? It's the truth. Motherfuckers don't want to accept the truth. You don't want to, most white people, they don't want to accept that they are Edomites. You see what I'm saying? But they love to, you know what I'm saying? They love to call us what we is. You see what I'm saying? Or like to switch it up, and they are the real ones that's you know what I'm saying? But, cause I love white people, bro. I got white friends, man. It's just these low vibrational white people. You see what I'm saying? That I don't, it's not that I don't love, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't, you see what I'm saying? It's just that I can't be around you. I can't hang around you because we can't connect the same. If I'm around, and it's not even white people, bro. if I'm around people who are not on the same energy frequency as me, I cannot connect with you. Like real shit. You be like, how you can't connect with me? For one, I'm not interested in the things you're interested in. So while you talking about football and sports and all that other shit, you see, like that shit to me, since I'm spiritual, I already know the whole reason of why that shit, you know what I'm saying? I know the reason of why you're interested in that shit, because it's entertainment. The whole reason that entertainment is to keep you, you know what I'm saying, blind, to keep you stuck. So of course I'm not gonna be interested in that shit. You feel me? And if I try to, you know what I'm saying, if I try to tell you some shit that you're not interested in, that you don't know, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna just look at me like I'm weird. Y'all say it all the time. Y'all motherfuckers weird. Y'all conspiracy theorists. So it's like, I can't be around you. It's not that, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I don't, you know, I don't hate you. I just can't be around you. And that's period, point blank. That's, you gotta accept that. Like, you feel me? You can't get butthurt because of that, because we can't be on the same, because we ain't on the same connection. And that's what's wrong with these elites. That's what's wrong with these opposers. That's how they operate. They look at it like, oh, you are not the same of us, so we don't like you. It's like, what the we was like what the fuck? For real. Cause it's like, nigga, we taught y'all shit. We taught y'all electricity. We taught y'all, you know what I'm saying? We taught y'all everything. Our people taught y'all shit. We taught y'all everything y'all know. You feel me? So it's not that we hate y'all. We don't hate, you know what I'm saying? I mean, now we kind of, you know what I'm saying, we got a little hatred towards you because of the things that you